Hey friends, welcome back to Artist of the Way. I'm Jon.
I'm Nate.
And we are your hosts. And today,
Bum, 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 bum.
we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
Yeah, yeah. One of them talking episodes.
Yeah. We're talking about beauty this week. I feel like that's come up a lot recently in our conversations.
Yeah.
And I don't remember.
I feel like once we answer this, we'll have nothing left to talk about.
Exactly. I don't remember.
Welcome
if
to
this
the last episode of Artist of the
There
Way.
we go. It won't be the last episode.
Not if we can help it. Next week, ugly. Did we do that?
We did do that already. I think so.
Next week, mediocre.
Yeah. I feel like we've maybe almost talked about this, but this week we're talking about defining beauty. Like, what even is beauty?
Definition.
We talked about
Happening here.
Yeah. Boom. Suck it, Webster.
Mm-hmm.
Suck it, Oxford English.
Websterpedia.
Suck it. What are some other dictionaries? Scholastic. I don't know. They probably got a dictionary.
They could have one. Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to define beauty because we've been talking about it a lot. We've been like, oh, yeah, it's great when art has beauty that's pouring forth. But what is that?
What's pouring forth?
Is it pretty? And I feel like this was a question you raised or maybe another friend raised. Somebody raised it to me at some point. I don't remember if it was on the podcast or off the podcast. But somebody raised it. And I was like, that's a good question. I don't have an answer.
It's a hard one.
Yeah. We're
I
going
had
to
to think about it for 2 minutes before I came up with an answer.
Nate just has such an advanced intellect.
One might call it a beautiful intellect.
I'd call it a beautiful
Oh, he's the one who'd call it that.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
But Nate,
Yes.
what have you been
Consuming. Rum. Yes. I thought for this consume, I'd talk about a non-artistic thing. Another. He's leaving. Welcome to the Nate Show. I was going to share about another podcast.
Oh, okay.
Just to spread people away from us.
Fine. That's all right. Great. Talk about another podcast other than us. Yay. I'm interested. What is it?
It's a generally political podcast called The Jeremy Boring Show.
Okay.
And Jeremy Boring, he was one of the CEOs of Daily Wire, and he's not there anymore, and he started his own show. And I always really enjoyed his takes when the times he'd be talking with the other Daily Wire hosts, because he'd kind of have it's conservative oriented, but he's not like a red meat position kind of like here's where we have to be kind of thing, and he's not like the other way, but he kind of finds like, oh, here's the actual right thing, kind of like through a certain like option C that like goes along with like maybe option A, but like you didn't really think about that being there. It's like, oh, that is actually right, and that's cool. More than option A and B, and it is that does really align with my values and beliefs, and so I really enjoy his takes and have enjoyed his show. He like has panels and talking about different subjects like manliness or about current events and things, and I've enjoyed that. But I'll throw in there on the entertainment side. I happened upon an episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show again the other day after it just started playing after we watched something else, and that show is just delightful.
It's good.
It's just really funny. Yeah. And I really like Dick Van Dyke and his fun spirit.
That's nice.
That's it.
Cool.
How about you? What have you consumed?
I have been consuming just some random books, but not like enough to feel like I can talk about them, except for The Hobbit.
Right.
So
you were reading that to your little fellow.
Well, now Nate's told you. So.
Next topic.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So Arthur, a few weeks ago, he's 11 months, so I don't think he planned to do this, but part of the nighttime routine is we'll pick out a book. So I took him over there, and immediately he just grabbed, he has like this illustrated copy that my dad got for him for Christmas, and he just grabbed it and pulled it out like very decidedly. And I was like,
oh, that's a good moment.
Well, We've arrived, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it.
I've waited 11 months for this.
I have.
Too long, but at least it's here now.
No, I've waited like 10 years for this. I was like 14 or something being like, I can't wait to read The Lord of the Rings to my children, even though I haven't read them myself.
Yep.
But it's just been really fun, and we've been reading it like in little bite-sized portions, and I've been doing voices.
Oh, that's so fun.
I think he doesn't care because he's drinking his bottle, but I think it's important for him. I think he does care, but he is not invested in the story, is what I should say.
All right, let me hear your Thorin.
Thorin's kind of down low. I've been realizing my British accent is getting worse, so bear with me. I need to tighten up my British accent.
You need to watch some Downton Abbey.
I do need to watch some Downton Abbey.
That's
I assume this is how they talk on Downton Abbey.
That's My Fair Lady's dad.
No, but Thorin's kind of down here, and he's gruff, and it's hard not to be influenced by the movies.
Yeah.
But he's just kind of a gruff fellow. And then Gandalf, of course, is a classic old slightly crotchety gentleman who's just a bit befuddled. And Bilbo's just... he's just high and he's awkward. He's high and he's awkward. And not high in a drug sense, but I do smoke my pipe and make smoke rings because it's fun. So,
that's a really good Bilbo voice. I like it a lot.
I like Bilbo a lot. I just think he's fun.
It's fun.
And it's just, I don't think that you often think about the fact that he's just a 50-year-old middle-aged man who's just basically... I think he's all of Tolkien's less noble qualities. Like just his simple little English qualities.
Oh, yes.
All in one. And it's just like, well, I just am kind of here, and I read my books, and I make some food, and I smoke, and I enjoy things. And, but maybe I'm going to go on an adventure. But I'm 50, and I haven't done that before, but I feel like I should. But I'm 50, and I'm comfortable here, and... maybe I should be uncomfortable. I think it's fun.
That's beautiful.
But I think it's been like an insane couple of weeks between work and Artists of the Way stuff. We've just got a lot going on. We've got auditions for Bandstand coming up.
Yeah.
We're getting closer and closer to sort of finalizing what we want this year to look like in terms of some of the educational offerings that we've been kind of talking about that we want to do this year. So there's just been a lot of moving parts. And so my days have just been go, 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 go. So I've been sort of...
You're like, Bilbo, don't go on the adventure. Take a break with me. Let's read and have tea.
Well, but I feel like I've been rediscovering like the joy of just a slow evening, which means that I'm not watching Daredevil Born Again as fast as I want to be. But it's been nice to just be like, well, maybe I just want to sit and spend 20 minutes reading a book and end up just talking with my wife instead of reading the book. But then I do read the book a little bit, and maybe I stay up a little bit too late reading the book. But it's just quiet, and it's nice. Sometimes Shay and I will watch the Instagram reels that we sent each other, and it's just very peaceful. And so that's been what I've been consuming is stillness, quiet.
Give me.
In very brief, I'm snacking on stillness and quiet, I should say. It's my evening snack. Otherwise, I'm eating a healthy diet of chaos and running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
I'm glad you have stillness amidst that.
That's
nice. Huge.
Yeah, I think it's been good. I'm reading a handful of other books. I'm reading, there's a nice book that is like about prayers when you're depressed, which Shay got when she was at the Calvin Festival of Faith and Writing, which was really fun. And she was like, here, read this book about prayers for when you're depressed and read this book about spiritual trauma. And so I'm reading both of those, both as like academic studying for my field and also like just searching myself reasons. And then I'm continuing to read that fantasy trilogy.
Actual good for you then as well.
Nate doesn't believe in personal growth.
No. That's what I'm saying. The personal
you're saying
growth
that
part.
Part's the actual...
Right. It's like academically. And because I need the content that it's giving me.
Oh, goodness. I've also been consuming a lot of scripts and musicals for potential shows for 2027.
You are busy.
Exciting. But I'm not going to talk about any of those because...
What are they?
Surprise.
What have you chosen?
Did you plug your ears the last 5 seconds? We're going to do the
Just the actual Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
Refuting it line by line.
Oh, I'd love that. But some of it's just really boring. Because anytime I've tried to open it and been like, I'm ready to read some wacky stuff, I open it and I'm like, this isn't wacky. This is just boring. Where's the wacky stuff?
Book of Mormon, if you ask me.
All right. Well, Nate, have we consumed?
Yes, we
Are
have.
we full? I shouldn't. I can make myself burp. So I was like, that could be how I finish consume, is I could just burp. Like we just had a wonderful meal. But I think that would be really off-putting in earbuds. So I won't.
It's a burp directly into my ear canal.
Nate,
Yes.
have you been beaten up? Have you been jumped in an alley?
I was walking. Why was I walking down that dark alley? I know the spirit occupies it. It really was my fault.
Dove just flies out at you.
I had sins hanging out my pocket, just tempting it to come after me. Yes, struck by the Spirit, indeed. I talked about this several episodes ago, and it just continues to become a theme in my life of finding comfort in the fact that I am not owed things. And that's just manifested.
Like millions of dollars?
I'm so comforted that no one's trying to pay me millions of dollars. That would be, couldn't handle that.
So if anyone wants to absolutely destroy Nate.
Please don't. I beg you. But yes, that like God, he's like, I'm not owed this from God. I'm not owed this with my health or with this or what or with circumstances, and it's a more comforting place to be. And it's not just like, well, nothing good's gonna happen in my life because I don't think I'm owed it. It opens me up to like gratitude of like, I'm not owed this, but I've been given this. I've been given such good things in the people around me and in my life circumstances. And it's like, not everything's perfect, but I wasn't owed perfect. I've been given so much. Yeah. And Chesterton talked a little about this when he said, I would maintain that thanks is the highest form of thought, and gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. And I love that definition of gratitude as happiness doubled by wonder. And I just want to more and more be in wonder at my life and the good things that God has given me. They don't have to be perfect things, but that there is a lot of good is wonderful. Yeah. So that's good. And then also realizing how it's really good for people to be there for each other. I've been through some hard things lately. Ellie and I in our life have, and people have really stepped up and have been there for us, and it's nice to have people there for you. Yeah. And I want to be there for other people too. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It could be checking in, it can be coming over, giving. So there's lots of ways of being there for people. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah, that's lovely. Nice.
How about you? How have you been struck?
Yeah. Well, this past Sunday, which, for anybody in tune with the church calendar, will show you when we're recording this. So it may destroy the sense of continuity in terms of our...
On their board, they're like having strings. Okay, if they recorded here, and if he is talking about this part of the Bible, I know when he recorded it, and that matters to me as a super fan.
Well, this past Sunday was Good Shepherd Sunday.
Good Shepherd Sunday. When it's Good Shepherd Sunday.
But it, as the name implies, focuses on Jesus as our Good Shepherd.
Okay.
So there were some lovely scriptures around that. And then, I was just reminded by somebody at the church we were doing some conversing and some praying. And I've just been struggling with some depression and different things. And the phrase came up about Jesus leaving the 99 to search for the one. Mm-hmm. And I'd always thought about that in terms of Jesus looking for the sinner, that he'll just, always go after the sinner that's outside of the flock.
Yeah.
But I think my understanding of what exactly it means to be lost in the relationship with God is deepening. It doesn't even necessarily need to mean that, like, well, I'm going to hell now.
It's just
it
a
could just mean
sad
like,
sheep leg behind, hanging its head. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if I want to eat that blade of grass.
Right, because my leg hurts. I've got a boo-boo.
Yeah.
But then just the idea...
I'm feeling bad.
There was... I think it brought back some of the, like, profound lovedness of Christ is going after you, the one. That, like... Once you're in the kingdom of God, that doesn't mean, and now you're not the one. Great, now you're the 99. Have fun getting ignored, but you get to party, but I'm going after the one, the other one now. There's a lot of ones
There's a lot of ones out there. Yeah. It's never you.
It's never you, not anymore. It used to be one of the good old times when you were the one.
Yes.
Yeah, just the idea that, like, no, you are also the one. We can be lost in our life and in our faith in many different ways, which doesn't need to mean that we've lost our faith or that we are outside of the kingdom, but can mean that, we just are struggling. Yeah. And Christ does everything he can to reach you at that point. That was just really beautiful to reflect on.
Yeah, what a blessing.
Yeah, it was nice. Mm-hmm. You could say it was beautiful.
Beautiful.
But what is that?
I don't know why Anyway, I don't know what to say next.
What does that word even mean?
I loved us both going for, like, let's have this not be a segue.
I did what I was trying to tee you up for a segue. Yeah. And then you just... It's like I threw you the basketball.
You threw me the basket, and I didn't even have a ball. What's this basket coming at me?
I threw you the basketball, and then you just spiked it like it was volleyball. And then just walked off the court. What does beautiful mean? What does it mean? Well, you said it took you 2 minutes to come up with a definition.
It took me more than... It was 5.
What do you have there?
I have a note.
What do you have there?
What do you got there? It is a hard thing to figure out how to describe that. It seems like really only such a
expansive thing,
and like such a baseline, like how they do geometry. It starts from okay, these are things we know are definitely true. Yeah. And they don't have anything coming before them. They are the thing. There's a technical term for this that you all know.
Foundational?
That's one. Bless you.
Thank you.
And so it's like, how do you even describe something that's foundational?
Yeah.
Here's a definition that we can talk about. You can say, but Nate, you forgot about this. And I'm like, well, I guess.
You forgot about pink peonies.
I got that.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Beauty is the goodness of God made manifest to the eye, the ear, and the heart.
I like that. Made manifest to the eye, the ear, and the heart. Yeah, because I do feel like there's definitely a sensual in the sense of my senses are experiencing it.
Yeah.
aspect to beauty, but there's also a felt aspect to beauty too.
Right. And the goodness of God can encompass hard things that are being redeemed. You know, it's not just pretty. As we've talked about here, how even like beauty can come out of tragedy as well. What do you think?
I like that a lot. I like gosh, maybe that just sums it up. Maybe this was a 5-minute conversation. I mean, we can unpack it more. We can go deeper.
We can.
No, I like that. I think there's an eternal aspect to beauty that as Christians especially, I think generally, but especially as Christians, we ought to think about. Like beauty is a window into eternity.
Yes.
And I like the goodness of God aspect, because I think what's powerful about beauty in the hard moments is it brings us back to the gospel. There could certainly be a hope aspect to the beauty of the hard moments of like, well, eventually every tear will be wiped away, But I think the stronger beauty is that we have a God who doesn't let the story end
right
at the tragic place.
Yes.
And also came and experienced that tragic place.
Yes.
Like, we're not alone in that tragic place. That's something that's very beautiful. I mean, some of the most beautiful stories are people in a broken place who are loved and helped, or find love. Love is beautiful, and love is, at its most basic definition, God and the goodness of God.
Yeah.
Man, you really knocked it out of the park there.
Man,
that's really
crazy.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think, but if we go with a definition like this, then we can turn it on its head when we see something that's beautiful, and then go, okay, then what's the good part of God that this is talking about? Like, and it, for example, my mind went to, I have this memory of in my house growing up watching a DVD recapping the championship season of the Detroit Pistons. And I think it was like at the end of it when they like won the championship, and my dad's in the corner in his chair, like doing his like laugh crying like he does, because there's like something beautiful here. These guys have accomplished their goal. They're so happy. We've been through this journey with them, and it's just like, yeah. And so what is the goodness of God that's reflected in that beauty of these guys put the ball in the hoop more than these guys?
Well, there's a joy to the celebration. There's a celebration of it.
Yeah.
That's what would strike me. I'm not a huge sports fan, so maybe I'm missing something.
No, but that's definitely
But
good.
that strikes me of just like there was so much work and so much discipline and so much effort.
Struggle.
And yes, struggle. And then you had a climax that was befitting that struggle, that paid it off.
Great phrase, climax befitting the struggle.
Yeah. No, I like that. And thinking about it, like it almost feels like beauty can lead us to virtue if done right. Like I'm thinking about aesthetic beauty and what does that capture? Like I'm thinking about, I saw on a random Facebook reel today a scene in episode 2 on Tatooine, Star Wars episode 2. It's just like beautiful, and much of it is digital, and CGI, but it's just even so much more intentional than what it is today. And not that visual effects artists don't do great work today. They do. They're just overworked. And it's horrible. That's a side tangent. But just like staring at just this massive like orange and just this beautiful composition that George Lucas put together. It's like a painting. And just like it just conjured like awe and wonder in me. I think something aesthetically beautiful can conjure that. Like it's just thinking about what do I feel from this beautiful good thing. What does your dad feel joy and celebration when
Yeah.
the Pistons win? What do I feel when I'm seeing this beautifully composed shot? I feel awe. I feel a sense of the things being transcendent and eternal, and the wonder of creation that we need to prize more than we do. Beauty can lead us to truth if we don't follow our own warped understanding of beauty. Because that's the flip side is beauty. We can take it and try and use it to be about the things that we think are good for us.
Right.
And make it about what we want.
Oh, yes.
Right. We can see...
Sees it and...
There's beauty to like a great company or organization, right? If one's like really functioning well and doing right by its employees and right by the world, that's beautiful to see it working well in this sort of synthetic way. You could take that beauty of a well-run company and then turn that back on. Great. Now, how can I take advantage of that? There's a beauty that I can get a bigger bonus check.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I think it's beautiful to see this running this way. I'm going to get so much more money at the end of the quarter. That is going to just go in my pocket and not help anybody else.
Yeah.
As one example, I think there's a million different examples that could be out there, but
yeah, or taking like, this is a beautiful thing, and then like putting it on someone else. Now you have to be this beautiful aspect of beauty that I'm thinking about so that I can enjoy that.
That's good. Beauty's prismatic. It's got multiple angles that we all are a piece of as the body of Christ.
Yes.
And as artists. God has the prism of beauty that he's created. You can look at it from one angle and see certain elements of a beauty. Like with tragedy. We just talked about tragedy and comedy, right? I can enjoy a really fun comedy and get a really beautiful, joyful experience from that and see the beauty of elation and laughter.
Yeah.
And I can watch a film that has me sobbing, like, I don't know, Logan. I always mention Logan.
Yes.
I don't know. Some other tragedy. Something else that's sad but hopeful at the end. Return of the King, that has me sobbing. But look at like the beauty of brotherhood and love enduring through so much hardship. Those are two different kinds of beauty. It would really suck if Return of the King tried to be a comedy that gave you elation, even though there's comic moments. But like if it were all about that, if it was like, this is what I'm doing now, that would be awful. And it would be really bad if John Mulaney was like, well, now I'm gonna show you the troubles of the world. Let's go through my depressing childhood and see what hope there is.
I like your John Mulaney.
Thanks. I've been told I do a good John Mulaney a couple of times by a few different people.
I'm brought to...
I don't want to see John Mulaney do that. Just make me laugh, John Mulaney.
I'm brought to her Oliver Reliant K lyric that the end will justify the pain it took to get us here.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful, and that's resurrection after crucifixion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So is everything beautiful?
I think everything has the potential to be beautiful. By everything, I mean every created thing has the potential to be beautiful.
What do you think of the sketch?
For those on audio, Nate made a bad sketch.
You can hear it now. It's getting worse. What do you think of the sketch?
Are you having fun making that sketch?
What do you think of the sketch, John?
You're laughing. Oh man, I'm getting really deep and philosophical and heady. There is no aesthetic work that I find in this sketch. However, you've had a fun time making it, and I think that is beautiful. I think you sketching has the opportunity to be beautiful, and I think there could still be a possibility that sketch could be turned into something beautiful.
Yeah.
which is where I say I think everything has the potential to be beautiful, but I don't think everything is beautiful.
Okay, yeah.
But I think everything
Yeah.
could be beautiful. Every created thing.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
Um,
Yeah.
and I say created thing because there are sinful things that cannot be beautiful. But sin is uncreation. Sin is the
It's right.
absence of God.
It's the tearing down of creation, the twisting of creation.
Yes. It is not of God. Therefore, it is not. It's a vacuum of darkness.
Yes.
So
To be beautiful, it first has to turn around and go back to where it's before it was twisted.
right. But there's things like a murder could never be beautiful because that is something of sin.
Yeah.
Absence of God, uncreated. God did not create murder. It is simply a byproduct of what happens when there is an absence of God
Right.
and an overbalance, an overtaking of anger and rage and vengeance.
Yeah.
But a created thing like vengeance, God says, "Vengeance is mine," says the Lord. When in its proper context, vengeance can be a consequence for an evil done. It can be justice. Justice is beautiful. In its proper way, that's God distributing that, right?
Right.
Not our work.
Or or unless it's like
Well, there's
lawful.
Yeah, there's
And
lawful
the other
justice.
day I heard it was at like the end of Joshua, I think, he talking about like God didn't bring out wipe out all the people at once, but left some people to fight so that you would learn warfare. And
Old
that's
Testament
like
is
God
just wild.
talking or something, basically. And it's like, you guys, you gotta learn warfare. Okay.
I mean, you're going to be a tiny little kingdom in a hot spot of the
right,
world.
he knew what they would need.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah. So I guess that's my answer. I think everything that's created has the potential to be. There are some things that are uncreated that are sin.
Uncreated.
That cannot be. Uncreated is maybe the wrong word because that
I like it,
doesn't
though.
undoing. Non-created, that's just not as punchy as
I like
uncreated.
uncreated.
Uncreated sounds fun and intellectual. It makes me feel highbrow. So
How now, highbrow?
yeah.
Okay, what? Anything else beautiful?
Nah, just created things and not uncreated things.
Not the unstuff. We did the double negative, and it's still not. Still not.
No, I don't know. I think we've unpacked that well.
It's nice.
That was nice. Should we ask each other some questions?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Nate.
Yes.
What? Oh, I still have the number generator pulled up that has the negative numbers.
Oh.
Which means we've landed on the weird number 0. Bring back the Yoda voice. Number 9. Have I answered number 9?
This is the one that neither of us have
answered.
Let's go. Named 3 things that you always carry with you.
Phone, wallet, keys.
All right. There's nothing personal about that except it's always attached to your person.
I know.
There you go. Same thing as everyone.
I carry a notebook around because I'm trying to get more.
Oh, do you?
Trying to get more. Not everywhere, I guess, but many places. I mean, I bring it to work, so that's quite a lot of places.
Yes.
I'm trying to get more into physical note taking because I think it helps me remember it more, and I really am more of like a tangible note taking person. I've just moved to phone over the last couple of years for the convenience of it, but I hate it, so I want to get back into physical note taking.
Don't do things you hate.
I know.
I like
think
it.
It's a great lesson. I bring that. A lot of times I bring too many books to read.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know what you're going to be in the mood for.
You never know.
I heard somebody say once, I've said this to a couple friends recently, so I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I don't think I've said it on the podcast. So,
Podcast.
but if I have, I don't know. You guys can sue me.
That would be a weird suit.
Would be.
I think
but you guys can do it
very quickly.
Yeah, that buying books and building a library at home should not be like building a long list of books for you to read, but should be like collecting wine that sits for a long time, and you just pull out the right wine for the right occasion. So you have just a sea of books that just you can pull out on the right occasion, and I think that's very nice.
That's much nicer than a big list.
Yeah.
All right. Do one for me.
One for you. One for you and one for me.
For the little boy. Stung by the bee.
If you were a professional wrestler,
I was a professional
what would your stage name be?
Okay. I have a couple options, both based on nicknames that my dad gave me.
Oh, sure.
So I could be Chopper. Or, and he named me that because I was a fat little kid. Yeah, and he'd call me Pork Chop, and then Chop, and then Chopper stuck. And then another one, I could be Gator Bait. Because once I was kayaking in Florida, and there's alligators in that river. I saw a giant one just gone into the river.
Jeez.
And so then Dad called me Gator Bait Nate.
That's fun. I think Chopper would be a great
That's more, Gator Bait is more when I lose all of my wrestling matches.
That's true. Yeah.
The gator gets me.
Yeah. That's fun. I like that one. Nate.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
It's 0 again. Okay. 1. Have I answered 1? I feel like
no.
I haven't.
This is one of those ones. That's A1. If you had to, which would you give up, John? Sight or hearing?
Oh no.
Don't know. It's happening.
Oh fudge.
Oh, diddly poof.
This is horrible.
It's bad.
I'm like really struck.
I'm so sorry this has happened to you.
That's okay. Oh no.
Oh man. Can't believe this has happened.
My instinct is to say sight.
Oh, he lost his sight.
Which I hate because
Oh, he loves looking at things.
I do. I love film because I feel like I'm so very much a visual artist.
You
and I
love
like to block
film.
things. I don't know if I'd ever be able to direct again. Well, maybe I could. I could just close my eyes and envision it. See, that's the thing is I feel like I could get around not seeing a bit more.
Right.
Because I think I could still act. Could I still act? Yeah, because if I can't
run
hear
into
anything,
barrels on the stage.
we can figure it out.
Shouldn't have put that there.
We're making great strides in helping disabled people act. So I think that I would be able to still do that. I would still want to have conversations with people.
Conversations are huge.
And I love music. And I think I'd be really sad not to hear music again.
Ooh.
Right?
Last day you heard music
Yeah.
was today.
Yeah. I think it'd have to be sight, which would be sad. I would miss not seeing things.
But
you
could...
But if I lost my sight,
I'd
be like Daredevil. It's all coming together, guys.
He's excited now.
I'm more excited. I'm all right. Take my sight away. Splash me with some chemicals.
Sploosh, sploosh.
All right, Nate.
Yes.
Let's see if you've answered this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. You haven't.
All right.
Oh, this one's an interesting one.
Good.
Spicy one, right? 1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What is your current hot take?
Paprika is a legitimate hot spice.
Yeah.
It's probably actually not. I used to think it was. And Ellie and I have had discussions about this. Current hot take. Oh, I already had the hot take last episode that Italian job's not that good.
That's true.
Hot take. Help prompt me.
The world, theology, art,
art,
pictures,
pictures.
colors. What colors suck? What's a bad design thing? What's a design that everybody loves that's not good? What's an art that everybody loves that's not good? What's a person everybody loves that you think is awful?
Oh, my mom. No, not my mom.
Jeez. That escalated quickly. What's a franchise that's overrated? What's a franchise that's underrated?
Lots of thoughts.
You're
doing great at this.
To prompt you. What is my action figure collection great or awful? That's not a hot take. Nobody cares.
I can't believe you said that about your own action figures.
What do you think about the classics? Shakespeare, Oscar Wilde.
Got one.
Who's an awful?
Hot take. British lit is totally better than American lit.
I would agree.
Is that even a hot take?
I don't know if it's a hot take.
To be fair, I've not read that much American lit.
See, that was what I was going to say.
I don't really care.
Why don't you care?
Because it's not British.
But you're American.
I am American. Dang it. I've read some. It's just not old enough for me. Something older. I've read some Mark Twain. Soul. Yeah. And I like that. Maybe I would read some and I would like it.
Yeah.
And so I can't really say, but I don't know. Maybe there's something. I love America and the American spirit, but maybe I just have this sense about what like England is this old thing that has a culture that just has come a long ways to get to where it was, and then America is a fruit of that, but kind of like that. Yeah, we'll take that and we'll go ride a bull with it.
Yeah,
and I love that. But I really can't fairly say because I haven't read it. Just my favorites are British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good hot take.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks.
Well, I think that's everything.
Everything.
If you guys have, that's everything.
The episode of everything.
Yeah. If you guys have any thoughts of beauty,
keep going with that.
Keep going. Any thoughts on beauty? Excuse me. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? What are some things you find beautiful? How do you find that beauty reflects the goodness of God? I'd love to hear from you guys. If you enjoy the podcast, consider signing up for our Patreon. You get great benefits. You get our book club. We're currently reading Out of the Silent Planet. We've got a couple.
C.S. Lewis's
Space Trilogy.
Ransom Trilogy.
Space.
We've covered this in the
Space Trilogy.
If you guys go to the Patreon and listen to episode 2, you'll see why it shouldn't be called the Space Trilogy.
But yes, you can sign up for the Patreon for only $3 or $5 a month.
If you got $4, you're out of luck.
But yes, you get access to our. They really got me with that one.
Get us $5 if they. I mean, 4 if they didn't. 3 anyway.
For $3 to $5 a month, you get access to our book club. You get the opportunity.
They could do 4.
To,
There's a choice.
I don't know. I don't remember right now. I'm just trying to do the outro. You get access to our book club. You get the opportunity to ask questions of our guests.
Yes.
So we put those into our pool of questions that we're asking the guests. That's super cool, and I'm really excited about that. You get to throw in some random rapid-fire questions for us.
We're running out.
We are running out, so we need you. Please, we need you to sign up for the Patreon.
Rapidly,
so we
fire
have
those questions at us.
questions, please. That's the Patreon, I think, in a nutshell. If you enjoy the show, you can also please leave a review, because that tells people that the show has
substance.
It has substance.
It has content.
It sure does, and you can consume it. You can share this with your friends. You can share it with your enemies. You can share it with your dead relatives.
Wow. We did that 2 episodes in a row. I really don't think the dead relatives things is going to help. That's my hot take.
I think I'm going to keep going with it. I think it's fun. But yes, that's how we get new listeners. So you guys sharing that is super helpful. And
that's caring.
That sharing is caring for us and for your dead relatives. So on that note,
they don't care, John.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
They experience the beatific vision right now. They don't care about us.
Thanks, guys, for listening.
Bye.
We appreciate you. Have a blessed day.
Yes.